Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus and bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's just be honest with you. The Atlanta Falcons let this Chargers team win that football game late. When you look at the turnover on that last drive, the Atlanta Falcons let them not only fumble the ball, get the ball, give it back to them, and then still go down and drive the game-winning kick. There was so much going on in that Chargers game that you got to think the Chargers have given away leads in the fourth quarter time after time. The last 2 years, they probably have the most games given up in the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes of a football game. I think it's a record that they've given up so many different games. So they just be like, hey, we don't want to win this game. Y'all can have it. Here you go. And it's like, because you guys really have a talented team. When you're looking at this game here, this is going to be a tough test because the 49ers with Christian McCaffrey, after trading for him, and he's got a week under his belt, and now it's going to be 2 weeks under his belt, I think that they're in for a tough ride. When you look at Khalil Mack and company, Khalil Mack was balling. You see what he did against the Atlanta Falcons wide receiver, just taking the ball from him. They play good defense with the Chargers, but you got to keep in mind the 49ers are getting healthy. They're getting healthy at the right time, and they're getting their playmakers back. You got to think that on offense, they're getting playmakers back. Defense, they're getting playmakers back. And they're only getting stronger with Christian McCaffrey. You look at the playbook being wider, and you look at Christian McCaffrey's intelligence and his ability to not only soak up the playbook, but be out there not only as a first down running back, second down running back, and now a third down running back. It's going to be crazy for the rest of the season for the 49ers because they're pretty much favored in all these games. When you're looking at this game here, Justin Herbert's going to have to play a great game. He's going to have to keep the ball out the middle of the field because, you know, the league's best linebacker players for the 49ers. And you're looking just overall, what are the chances that you're taking throwing the ball in the middle against the Niners? They have opportunistic linebackers. They get in there and they get busy. They still have a hit stick. They still have a lot of things that comes to mind when you think of big, solid defenders as far as the middle linebackers go. The defensive line is getting healthy for the 49ers now. They're getting guys that they normally wouldn't have this year. And you're just looking at them rotating in healthy bodies, them getting in guys that are going to make a difference in football games. At this point in it, you have to ask yourself, what is the next step for the 49ers? It's getting healthy. I think this is going to be more than what you're expecting. Chris McCaffrey is going to give you a lot in this football game, and I think they're going to carry that into the rest of the year. I think that the 49ers are going to be too much for the Chargers to keep up with. And I think that Christian McCaffrey, with the ability to run the football, is going to set this team apart. And that's why they're going to beat the Chargers. I think, like, Austin Eckler is a hell of a running back. But without Keenan Allen being healthy consistently, without Mike Williams being healthy consistently, you can't depend on the Chargers to win a lot of these football games. So I'm picking the 49ers to win this football game against the Chargers. I feel like both these teams are good young teams, but you got to keep in mind the 49ers are stacked top to bottom, defensively, offensively, with a lot of talent. So are you Niners fans? Are you Chargers fans? Get in the comment section below and definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates and all the breakdowns. And as always, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you on the next video.